Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Riley from Inside Out 2. So first let's get started with our eyes. So on the right hand side, we're going to curve this line up and then over. And then leaving a gap in the middle, we're going to replicate this over on the left hand side. For the top now, we're going to draw in a nice big circle, curving this line around and then in. And then we'll do the same thing on the left. So again, we're going to curve this line in, stopping at a point here. For the hair, we're going to curve this line around and then up towards the top. And then from this point, we're going to again curve this line up. And then now moving behind this, we're going to continue to curve the eye all the way around and then in. Now from the bottom, we're going to curve this line around and then in towards the top. And then we'll do the same thing over on the left-hand side. Now on the top left-hand side, we're going to draw in a small circle for the highlight. And then we'll do the same thing over on the left-hand side. Moving underneath that now, we're going to curve this line around and then in for the pupil. And then now let's draw in our nose. So coming underneath, we're just going to draw in a small curved line from left to right. For the mouth, we're going to arch 2 lines down on both sides for the corners of the mouth. And then for the top, we're going to curve this line from left to right. On the bottom, we're going to draw in an arch line, connecting that. And then in the center here on the left, we're going to curve this line up, and we'll do the same thing on the right. And then now in the middle, we're just going to draw in a curved line from left to right for the teeth. Now for the braces, we're going to draw in a small rectangle on the left-hand side. And then we'll do the same thing over on the right. Moving in towards the middle, let's replicate that again, just making this slightly bigger. And then again, we'll do the same thing on the right-hand side. Now let's continue to draw in the rest of the hair. So as we come over on the left-hand side, we're going to leave a small gap and we're going to curve this line around and then up. And then beside this, we're just going to curve this line around and then in at a point. To the right-hand side, we're going to curve a small line that comes down. And then we're going to close off the bottom of the face first. So on our left-hand side here, we're going to curve this line all the way around, bringing that back up on the right-hand side, connecting that in the corner. And then on both sides for the corner of the hair, we're just going to curve this line down. Now let's draw the ears. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then in. And then we'll do the same thing on the right-hand side. So we're going to arch this line around and then back in. On the top, let's curve this line over. And then now underneath that, let's draw in a half circle. For the eyebrow on the right-hand side now, we're going to arch this line down. And then from that point, we're just going to continue to curve this line in. Now let's draw the rest of the hair. So on the right-hand side, from the top, we're going to curve this line around and then down. And then we're going to arch this line back in. And then again, one more time, we're just going to curve this line down towards our ear. Now let's move over towards the left-hand side. So on the top here, we're going to curve this line around and then down. And then connecting this together again, we're going to curve this line out, in, and then up in the corner to close that off. Now let's draw the rest of the body. So on the left-hand side for the arm, we're going to curve this line down and then in. And then we'll replicate this over on the right-hand side. Moving down, leaving a gap, we're going to curve this line down for the torso. And then we'll do the same thing moving over on the right-hand side, lining that up at the same height. Now from here for the wrist, we're going to curve this line over on both sides. And then to close out the bottom of the torso, we're just going to draw in a curved line from left to right. Closing off the hands now, we're going to continue to curve this line around and then in for our center finger. And then again, one more time, we're just going to curve this line around and then up. And then now for the thumb, we're just going to curve this line around and then in at the corner. For the details of the jacket now, in the center, let's curve this line around and then up towards the chin. And then we'll do the same thing from the middle over on the left-hand side. Now in the center, we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right for the shirt underneath. To the right of this, we're going to arch this line over on both sides. And then from that point, we're just going to curve this line up to close off the collar. Now for the rest of the hair behind, we're going to curve this line out and then in. And then one more time, we're just going to curve this line further out and then back in towards the left arm. Now let's draw in the pocket on the top. So we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right in the center. And then from this corner, we're just going to curve this line over and across. Now let's draw in our legs. So in the center, we're going to draw in a small arch line. To the left of this, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes down. And then we'll do the same thing on the right, ending that at the same height. Now as we come over from the corner, we're going to curve this line down. And then we'll do the same thing over on the left, ending that at roughly the same height. Now on the bottom, for the bottom of the shoe, we're going to curve this line up. And then we'll do the same thing over on the left. Now from here, from the corner, we're going to curve this line around and then down. And then from that point, we're just going to curve this line in towards the top. Now on the bottom, we're going to draw in another curved line from left to right. And then on the top, we're going to curve this line across on both sides. For the rest of the pants, moving further up, we're going to curve this line over. And then coming underneath our jacket here, we're just going to stretch this line over towards the side. And that is it. That's how you draw Riley from inside out. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all in the next one.